Hey guys, how are you? You're gonna see my beautiful little boy here. Come on, Hayden. Can you tell everybody you say hi? So that's my oldest one. So that's 2 and 6. So with that being said, I just want to come to you guys and we're gonna talk about living up to the stigma. Okay, number one, I had just broke a stigma. Most people believe that you cannot have kids at all. What's wrong? Leave them alone. Go. Go. Most people believe that you can't live up to you can't have any kids. Number one, let's kill that stigma. Number one stigma to kill. You can have kids and you can have healthy kids. Both of my boys came out completely healthy and out of my JJ. Okay, so I didn't have any worries. The only thing I had to do was with my first son, I made sure to take Valtrex at the end of my pregnancy, so like 36 weeks to the end, to make sure I didn't have outbreaks with him. I didn't take anything at all because I didn't care. I was like, I know my body by now. I learned how to reduce it and things like that. Not gonna lie, I did have an outbreak right before my labor and I was freaking out. But in worst case scenario, all I had to do is get a C-section. So you won't have any worries there. Your baby's protected. Worst case scenario is you gotta get a C-section here. So you don't have to worry about that at all. So the next thing is the stigma. Like the stigma in itself. The second part of the stigma is that you're nasty, disgusting, damaged good, and a whore or a slut. Not true at all. Honestly, not true at all. Let me tell you, from the people who don't have it, let me tell you something. Don't be so quick to say something about somebody you have no clue about. You don't know their history. You don't know their story. You don't know how they got there. You're going based off what other people saying. So honestly, you're telling me that you care what other people think more than you know the truth. Y'all talking about education all the time, but you fail to educate yourself and fail to educate yourself enough not to put your mouth on people or say something about somebody you know nothing about. You don't want nobody to do it to you, so stop doing it to other people, okay? Let me tell you that now. For the people who do have it, you got to understand that is not your truth. How did you find out? How did you get here? Typically, I know why, because you was in a committed relationship, or it was somebody you trusted. Even if y'all weren't fully committed, but you trusted them and knew them for a long period of time. Most people are not going out here having sex one night stands and getting herpes. Typically, a lot of people I know, over thousands of people I talked to, were in long-term relationships. Okay, so is that a whore or slut last time I checked? Okay, no. So with that being said, you have to understand that don't be so quick to judge or even judge yourself and blame yourself and all these other things. We got to understand that I trusted somebody. Honestly, the only thing that we fail to do is trusting people too goddamn much. We trust people too much goddamn much. We let our guard down. We let people in who shouldn't be in. We should be questioning people from the beginning to the end, and we don't do it, okay? So that's another stigma that we need to kill. Stop living up to it and stop believing what you don't know and what other people say. Third thing is, we talked about that your sex life is over. Oh my God, your sex life is far from over. The only thing you must do, must do, is tell that person. You must tell them. I know the scariest part of the whole part, but you must tell them. You didn't have an opportunity to find out or opportunity to choose, so you give that person the opportunity. If they don't want to be with you, who gives a motherfucking care? My whole thing is about telling that person and giving the option to choose. Number two, and get an option to think. Because most people don't even know anybody who truly know anybody who have herpes, or everybody knows somebody who have herpes, and they say the little side comments but never think they'll be in that situation. I wouldn't do this, I wouldn't do that. Until you find that girl or that guy that you really like, you can't say what you will or will not do, okay? So don't be so quick to say what you will and what not do, because I never thought I'll be having having herpes or having any STD, and look where I am. Okay, so don't be so quick to say this, that. You don't know. You don't know. Life throws you during lemons, and you better make some lemonade, okay? So with that being said, just make sure make sure you're questioning people. You make sure you're being very open about that. But also mostly telling them and letting them choose. And if that person decides, this is what you do. This is how you continue with your sex life. You educate them on what herpes is. Okay, you tell them what it is. You tell them what it is, and then also you tell them, when I have outbreaks, I cannot have sex. That means outbreaks include any symptoms at all. I know you think about the shedding part. Guys, we don't know when we're shed. So my whole thing, what else can I do about the shedding? You can't do nothing. I don't know when I shed. You don't know when you shed. We don't know. So we're going to do what we can do. Okay, we're going to do what we can do. Not having sex when you don't have any lesions, any symptoms, itching, scratching, burning, whatever it may be. You don't have any of that going on. And restrain from sex. If you have type 1, restrain from sex and oral sex at that given time. Okay, because a lot of people believe type 1 does not go to your genitals. Yes, it does. Okay, please. A lot of people have genital herpes because of oral sex. Okay, people be having it in their mouth, not on their mouth. They have it in their mouth. Okay. So that being said, we're going to focus on that. not having, if you have herpes, do not have sex with anybody when you have any symptoms at all, including with the lesion or without, because sometimes you're having symptoms but you don't see the bumps. That's fine. You're still having an active outbreak, and you have the ability to pass it on to that person at that given time. Okay, so that's the most importantly about that stigma. You can have a serious and crazy self life after that. The only thing else I would add to that is make sure you add a lot lubricant, okay? Because at the end of the day, that friction can cause you to go and have another outbreak, okay? So ladies, I say add it to your little secret box. It's some coconut oil. I'm telling you, make it slippery and slidey, and it makes it beautiful, okay? And he will love you forever for it. So make sure you add that, most importantly, and pay attention. So the next thing is what else? Limit to your stigma. I think those are all of them. You can have kids. Oh, you can be in a relationship. Okay, let me tell you something. The only thing you have to understand is you gotta love you. People love confident people. When you're confident, you ain't gotta have no arms and legs. Think about the little Caucasian guy who have no arms and legs. He have a beautiful wife and a son. Guys, his confidence brought his wife into his life. Okay, it's not because she ever wanted to be with a man who didn't have arms and legs. It just, he was an amazing guy, and he had beyond more confidence than somebody who had arms and legs. Okay, so my whole thing is, you who have herpes, you have to understand that you got to get your confidence up. You got to get out your own head. You're not with somebody because you told yourself you can't be with somebody. You're not without anybody because they don't want you. It's because simply you're talking yourself out of it. Stop talking yourself out of a relationship. If you want a relationship, go out here and get it. But just know you don't want bull crap. You don't want to do who just want to lay down to you and have sex. No, you want somebody who really want to be with you. Honestly, be with you, and don't put you in no box or anything like that. Really love you, understand the risk, and willing to take it if that's the case for them. Y'all still make the decision on what y'all want to do when it comes to that. But most importantly, that they just like you're worth it. You're worth it. 100%. You're motherfucking worth it. Okay. So relationship is no problem. Somebody will marry you. I am married. I've been with my husband 5 years, been married for 3. Okay. So with that being said, and I know so many other women who are married right now, so I'm going to give you a forewarning and let you know that is all a lie. Herpes don't keep you from that. I have friends who have HIV, baby, they are married, okay? So anybody who watching this and you are single, okay, that lets you know like what is wrong with me. Sadly to say, because people with STDs or deformities or mental issues are getting mates. So check yourself. Being honest, check yourself. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with your mental state? That nobody wants to be with you. Nobody want to be with somebody who ain't got themselves together. Okay, so most importantly, get yourself together, invest in yourself, to work on yourself, get your confidence up, and really draw in that person who is willing to cast all for you and want to be with you. Okay. So that's what I want to talk about. Living up to the stigma is, not believing the truth, not sucking yourself into it. Another thing is that you can have sex after that. This herpes don't keep you from getting married or having a relationship, and also it surely don't keep you having kids, because y'all see Junior hating all up in these videos. So it don't keep you from doing any of that. I want to let you know, living up to the stigma is up to you. It's your choice. You don't have to. Look at me. I chose not to. I chose to get on YouTube and spit my life out on video for everybody in the world to see it. And at the end of the day, it's benefiting you. It's benefiting you if you don't even have it. It's bringing awareness to you. That's the whole purpose. Whatever you're going through in life right now, at the end of the day, it's for somebody else's benefit, for you going through it and making it. Okay? So I truly believe, I hope this helped you guys. As you can see, he's being a little kid with his legs out. So, I hope this helps you realize you don't have to live up to the stigma, that it's completely up to you. And you don't have to. And that's my whole thing. My whole business is called Overcoming the Stigma. My book is Overcoming What Can't Be Cured, Living Beyond Herpes. You have the ability. I'm ready for you to do it. And if you're ready to do it, we need to work together. So with that being said, if you're ready to not live up to the stigma anymore, it's time for your coaching. Okay? So make sure you sign up for coaching. Y'all hear me talk about the coaching all the time. Make sure you sign up for that. It's filling up fast. I signed up 4 people already this month. So come on, guys. Like I said, I only got 15 spots because I do pour in a lot of you guys. So make sure you go ahead and get signed up ASAP. You'll just go onto my website, www.overcomingstigma.com, or you can email me and I can send you a invoice right over to go ahead and get everything situated. And I'm just going to let you know, guys, like, I'm ready to help you overcome the stigma. I did it, guys. It took me 8 years. But I did it. And now I'm giving you the tools, the energy, the time, the passion to do it. You know, and I want you to get over this. I really do. I really do. I really, really do. So I love you guys, and I'll be talking to you very, very soon. Bye. Say bye-bye.